Network. I am your presenter, Abdul Razak. For today's presentation, we'll be dealing with simultaneous equation by substitution method. But first, what is simultaneous equation? Simultaneous equations are a set of equations containing multiple unknown variables that can be solved to find the values of those variables. Now, in doing that, for example, we have 2x plus y equals 7, 4x minus 3y equals -1. The x and the y are the unknown variable. So in solving simultaneous equations using substitution method, now in this method, we need to express one of the variables in terms of the other variables for each of the equations. Let's say 2x plus y is equal to 7, equation 1. 4x minus 3y is equal to -1, equation 2. So in order for us to solve the simultaneous equation using the substitution method is to express one of this unknown variable, either x or y, in terms of the other variable. So let's, for example, make y the subject of the formula here. So let's take equation 1. From equation 1, y is equal to 7. You make y the subject of the formula is equal to 7. You bring the minus 2x. Mind you, this is positive 2x. When you take the positive 2x across the equality sign, the sign changes to -2x. So now, we are going to substituting y is equal to 7 minus 2x in equation 2, we get. Now, wherever you see y in equation 2, you put 7 minus 2x. That is 4x minus 3. Instead of y, we substitute 7 minus 2x as y variable. Is equal to -1. So this is going to give us 4x. You multiply. 3 times 7 is 21. Minus times minus, which is negative times negative, is positive. 2 times 3 is 6x is equal to -1. So by finding the like terms, that is putting the variables, the x variable together, which is 4x plus 6x is equal to -1. When you bring the -21 across the equalities sign, you get positive 21. So 4x plus 6x giving us 10x is equal. Now -10 positive is negative. Therefore, but the higher number carry the sign. So -1 plus 21 give us 20. Now we are looking for x. We divide both sides by 10. Therefore, x is equal to 2. This is x value 2. So substituting, x is equal to in equation. Now substituting this in equation 3, which is y in equation 3, which is y equals to 7 minus 2x. We got y is equal to 7 minus 2. Now x is 2. So y is equal to 7 minus 2 times 3 is 4. So y is definitely 7 minus 4 is 3. So therefore, s is equal to, and y is equal to 3. Okay, let's look at the B part of this question. The B part says 3x minus 5y over 3 is equal to -2. Let's say this is equation 1. Plus y over 2 is equal to 13 over 6. Let's say equation 2. So these are the two equations, two set of equations. Our target is to solve for the value of x and y in these equations. But first, these equations contains fractions. Our first target is to get rid of the fraction or clear the fraction. By doing that, we multiply the least common denominator by each of the equations. So let's go. Let's say 3x over 2 minus 5y over 3 is equal to negative 2. This is equation 1. So for us to get rid or clear the fraction part of this equation is to multiply each of the terms in this equation by the least common denominator. The least common denominator is 6. That is multiplied 2 times 3, giving us 6. So 6 times 3x over 2 minus 6 times 5y over 3 is equal to 6 times negative 2. So what is going to happen? 2 into itself is 1. Into 6 is going to give us 3 times. 3 times 3, which is 9x. We come here again. 3 into itself is 1. 3 into 6 is 2 times. 2 times 5 is 10y. Is equal, the same thing. 6 times negative 2 is going to give us negative 12. So this is the equation. Now the fraction part of this equation is gone. Let's look at the second part, which is x over 3 plus y over 2 is equal to 13 over 6. So we apply the same method here. That is, we multiply each of the terms in this equation by the least common denominator. And the least common denominator is 6. So 6 multiplied by x over 3 plus 6 multiplied by y over 2 is equal to 6 multiplied by 13 over 6. So 3 into 6 is 2 times. 2 times x is 2x plus 2 into 6 is 3 times. 3 times y is 3y. So what is going to happen? The 6 is going to cancel this 6 and remain with 13, which is equation 2. So now what we're going to do, we are to combine the two equations and solve them simultaneously. That is, for us to solve them together in order to get the value for the unknown variable, which is x and that of y. So now combining the two equations, we got equation 1 is 9x minus 10y is equal to negative 12, which is equation 1. We come to equation 2, which is 2x plus 3y is equal to 13, which is equation 2. Now, we are to solve these two equations simultaneously at the same time. And in solving these equations using the substitution method, we are to express one term in terms of the other. In other words, we are to express one variable in terms of the other variable. Let's say we want to express y in terms of x. So this gives us from equation 2 expressing y in terms of x, which is 3y is equal to 13. When this 2x comes across, it becomes negative 2x. Now we are looking for y, not 3x. 3 is just a coefficient to x. So we divide both sides by the coefficient, which is 3. Now 3 is going to cancel. We remain y is equal to 13 minus 2x over 3. So this is equation 3. This is equation 3. So now what are we going to do next? We substitute. That is substituting y is equal to 13 minus 2x over 3 in equation 1. We are going to substitute this in equation 1. We get, now what we're going to get, what says the equation 1? The equation 1 is 9x minus 10. But we are not going to write the y, because y, we use the y value. And the y value is 13 minus 2x over 3. Over 3 is equal negative 12. So what are we going to do? We are going to multiply each of these terms in this equation again by 3. In other words, we're going to say 3 times 9x minus 3 times 10, 13 minus 2x, all over 3 times negative 12. So 3 times 9 is going to give us 27x minus this 3 we cancel. You remember this 10 times 13 is going to give us 130 minus 10 times 2 is going to give us 20x is equal 3 times 12 is going to give us negative 36. Now we are to collect the like terms. Like terms mean we are to put the number that s is attached to one part and we transfer the other number without any variable. That is 27x. But mind you, sorry, negative and negative here will give us positive. So therefore we remain with 20x is equal negative 36. When we send this over, give us positive 130. So this and this will give us 47x is equal. We have negative and positive is negative, but the higher number carry the sign. So we got something like 94 here. Now, 47x is equal. 47x is equal to 94. We divide both sides by 47. So x is equal to 47 into 94 is going to give us 2. So substituting x is equal to in equation 3, we get, now equation 3, we get y is equal to 13 minus 2. What is the value of s, which is 2 over 3? So y is equal to 13 minus 2 times 2 is going to give us 4 all over 3. So y is 13 minus 4 is going to give us 9 over 3. So definitely y is equal to 3. So therefore y is equal to s, therefore x is equal to and y is equal to 3. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe.